Hello everyone, it's Aldana from Elements of Tarot, and today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of a Marseille style deck that I just purchased on Etsy. It's called the Moonlit Hermit Tarot. This is by Swofford, right down here at the bottom. It is a cut paper collage type deck. And it's really colorful and quirky and fun to work with. So it comes in a very sturdy 2-part box, as you can see. There's the image of the Fool. Let's see, inside, I think that's the 8 of Wands. This just arrived like yesterday. Strength card. Really nice presentation. These are the backs. They're on a glossy linen. Really fun to shuffle. Very satisfying. Let me get this out of the way. And then this little guidebook. Whoops. I'm not at my usual spot today. Today is a snow day for me, and I'm being cozy and trying to film this in a new spot, but we'll see how it goes. So this little book is packed with all kinds of information. Not only does it give the card meanings, but it talks a little bit about his process. He says that it was based on the Jodorowsky Camoin Marseille Tarot deck. Each image was produced by assembling a collage of found images and razor-cut construction paper on black painted paper and photographing it. Shadows, imperfections, and asymmetry grace each card. It took him 2 years to produce all of these cards. So the majors get he tells you what you see on each card, and then there are keywords. So upright or dignified, for the Fool, for example, exuberant energy, joy, freedom, being untethered to social norms, journeys, travel, beginnings, unknown factors, and imagination. And then ill-dignified, instead of reversed, haste, being unprepared, chaos, wild energy without direction or purpose, confusion, poverty, harassment. So it continues like that for all the majors. And then similar format for the minors. It goes through the different suits and what they represent. And then what I liked about each of the court cards has like a title. For example, the Page of Wands is the tool maker. The Knight of Wands is the navigator. The Queen of Wands is the creatrix. And the King of Wands is the beacon. So that's an added element which I really liked a lot. And then at the end, he tells you how to kind of do a reading and how to interpret the cards, like to totally go with your gut instincts. And, he basically says take what he says here and then run with it. Do your own thing. He also includes 4 bonus cards, which I guess I can show you because they're, right here at the end. Okay. So he said that these are the here, let me read the exact spirits of the 4 directions. So he says that I'm going to do them my way because I usually do north, east, southwest. So this is the spirit of the north. This is the spirit of the east. This is the spirit of the south. And then the spirit of the west. Right? So earth, air, fire, water. You can look at it that way. And he said that you can use these cards in any way that you're inclined to. Kind of like an extra either for your altar or lay them out, you know, before you start reading the cards, just kind of for guidance or however you want to use them. All right, now let's take a look at this really fun deck. So here we have the Fool. The colors in this deck just pop. They're really, so it's like not just a green, it's like a chartreuse or a neon. It's really cool. And all of these little pieces he cut out with a razor and then laid them out and then took pictures. It's really cool. I believe on his Instagram he shows some sort of video of the process. So I'll be sure to link that below. This is the Magician. It's very cool. The Priestess. Beautiful Empress. Here's the Emperor. The Hierophant. So this little blue ghost appears in a lot of the cards. The Lovers. The Chariot. Justice. The Hermit. The Wheel. Strength. The Hanged Man. Unnamed Death. I like this card. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. It's really pretty. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. Looks like Ryan Seacrest a little bit. I know it's not, obviously, but right? The face? That's funny. The World. So here we have our first suit, the Wands. Ace. 2. 3. 4. 5 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page of Wands. With his tools. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. Ace of Cups. So pretty. Lots of that beautiful blue that I'm craving lately. 2 of Cups. like these little skeletons at the bottom. 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 6. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups. This is interesting. Usually the 9 of Cups is like a wish card kind of thing, and it's a very positive. They all look like they're struggling or drunk or dying. I don't know. Let me see if I can read what the 9 of Cups says here. Even in Marseille, I think it's like a sense of completion and success. So I'm not sure what's going on. Let me read what it says. 9 skeletons, lie dead on a desert floor, the poisonous contents of their cups pooling on the ground. Sharp, jagged mountains rise behind them, and forks of lightning crash from turbulent storm clouds at the peaks. This could be the self-destructive end of cultish devotion. The cups have changed from receptacles of life-giving water to means of killing and death. Heaven gives them no rain, only wrath and noise. On the ground there is no water nor any growing thing. Well, that's a very different meaning than what I'm used to seeing for a 9 of Cups. Dignified, crisis on the emotional plane, self-destruction, blind allegiance, poisonous influence, and emotional addiction. Wow. Okay, interesting. This looks like another sad card. I'm going to have to read this guidebook more carefully. It's really interesting. Here's the Page of Cups. Knight. Queen. And King. The Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. I really like this card too. 3 of Swords. Expression is the manifestation of thought. 4 of Swords, very stable, square, stability, constancy, fixity, establishment. What does that say? Fixity. Again, lots of fun surprises. You just look at the cards and you see all these new things. 5 of Swords. More skeletons for the 6. Seven of Swords. Abracadabra in the background. 8 of Swords. Balance. 9 of Swords, crisis. 10 of Swords. Here's the Page. The Knight of Swords. The Queen, I know. That's awesome. I think her description in the guidebook was intuitive knower. King of Swords and Decider. And our last suit, the Ace of Discs. 2 of Discs. 3 of discs, 4 of discs, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one's really colorful. 9 of discs, 10, kind of like the branches of a family tree, maybe, legacy. Page of discs, Knight, Queen of discs, and the King. All right, so that is the Moonlit Hermit Tarot by J. Swofford, found on Etsy. And yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this one. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Bye.